Well, government says it's now in limbo, at least for the moment, over the Bushiri case. Self-proclaimed Malawian prophet Shepherd Bushiri and his wife, Mary, fled South Africa back in November 2020 after being charged with fraud, money laundering and theft. Government says it's awaiting a high court outcome in Malawi on whether witnesses here in South Africa are compelled to testify in person over in Malawi. Complicated story. Here's the latest with Pule Letshwiti-Jones.
Just over a year later, there's still no clarity on the Bushiris being extradited to South Africa. One legal analyst says numerous delays could have been caused by the Bushiris' legal counsel fighting tooth and nail to oppose the extradition. And without the participation of witnesses, the proceedings could even drag on even longer.
So then the witnesses need to go to Malawi and actually go and give their evidence. If the witnesses don't travel to go and give their evidence, then we as the South African government will have a big problem, because then that application for the extradition might just fail. Because the witnesses is key, because as the court already said, they want the witnesses to come and see if there's grounds for these guys' extradition. And obviously we're banking on these witnesses to actually convince the court that there is a case that the Bushiri couple needs to come and answer to in South Africa.
The South African government agrees that it's challenged by having to wait for an outcome in a high court in Malawi. It says it cannot make the next move until there's clarity about whether the witnesses in South Africa need to travel to Malawi to testify or could testify on a virtual platform.
Some of the witnesses that they required to be produced needed to testify in person. And this was challenged, I must stress, by the prosecuting authority of Malawi, because they actually emphasized that that is not how extradition law actually works. And that's equally our understanding on the South African side. And that is where we are currently. We are waiting for the outcome of that challenge. Once that outcome has been once the outcome has been properly adjudicated by the courts, we will know what is the next step.
The judiciary spokesperson in Malawi, Gladys Gondwe, has told eNCA that she will find out when court proceedings will begin, but she has yet to respond. Pule Letshwiti-Jones in Johannesburg.